Good morning. Well, this is Life's Dream, if you can believe this, number 80.
Number 80.
The pun also rises.
That's a title of a book. That's a title of a book that I have that I love. And it's not filled with puns. It just talks about puns. It talks about the history of puns. It's a beautiful book. Okay, let's start. Listen amongst yourselves.
I don't know, maybe I could tap dance or something. Who knows?
What's on your mind? Oh, babe, I know what's on your mind. you don't love him no more, gonna leave your man behind. Oh, you can't hide that burning that I see. You can't hide that feeling when you're looking at me. Oh, darling, would you like to have a little talk with me? I know it's on your mind, can see that devil in your eye. Well, I take it you'll be sneaking by my window tonight, picking up on those vibes, babe. Look what you're doing to me. I know it's on your mind, I can see that devil in your eye. take it you'll be sneaking by my window tonight, picking up on your vibes, babe. Look what you're doing to me. I know what's on your mind. Can see that devil in your eye. Story time. Shall we go right into story time?
Sure,
Why not?
sure. Do you want to?
Okay. After the last live stream, where do you want to go?
I think just maybe right here.
Okay. After the last live stream, I thought we would do what we call nicey-nicey. Very gentle, sweet, nicey-nicey. We'll be good. We'll be good. We got a lot of letters, beautiful letters from our song. People really love the loser song, and surprisingly, people who you thought may not have liked it actually
That's true.
got something and told me. So we're happy about that.
Well, this is kind of a humorous story.
Humor is a good thing.
It's always good. Laughter is a good medicine, yes? So Corky and I arrived at O'Hare. We were mentally preparing for a long, very long, 18-hour flight to India. It's broken in half, just roughly 9 hours each leg. And the connecting flight is always in Frankfurt, Germany. India, I think, is a very magical place. Much like this story, if you've ever seen The Best Exotic Marigold Hotel, India is either not your cup of chai or you absolutely fall in love with it.
I know this changes the subject, but when Jaime Gorgojo joined Chamber Blues, he came over here and we said we were going to take him out to this Cuban restaurant where they have the best coffee. And Jaime said, "Coffee is not my cup of tea."
I love that. So, like most things in life, the journey is the heart and soul of the story. And that's the case here. So we had, as I said, another 9 hours. We're in the Frankfurt terminal, and we had to quickly get to the counter to check in and get our boarding passes ready for the next leg. And we're standing in line, and there's, I don't know what, 5 or 6
10
agents that are there. But there's this one agent, and he is having to deal with this extremely irate passenger.
And we're looking over there, of course.
Who is yelling and screaming at him in German. And the more this man yelled and screamed, of course, the more contracted the poor travel agent became, and also the more unyielding he became. So I don't think that was helping whatever the situation was that this man wanted, because he was just not getting what he wanted from this agent. And he was like yelling at him, and the agent
digging the deeper hole.
The agent was folding his arms, and it was like not going to happen, whatever it was. So of course I whispered to Corky, and I said, "Oh my God, geez, I hope we don't get that ticket agent, because he's sure to be in a foul mood."
Nah, we won't get him. There's all these other agents. There's no chance we're going to get him.
Yeah, that's what Corky was saying.
But
so,
boy, I hope we don't.
So, of course, we got that ticket agent, and you could still see the steam
Seething.
pouring out of his ears, and so he just like snatches our boarding passes and
he's looking down the whole time.
from the previous and our passports, and he's not looking up, and he's just typing away, and he kind of shoves the boarding passes back in our faces for our next leg to Bangalore, and before we left the counter, the agent said, "Oh, the gate has been changed. It's going to be at 9W." And Corky said, "Oh, 9W." I'm just thinking, oh God, Corky, please, not now. Whatever, no jokes, no puns, not now. And of course, Corky can't resist a good pun, right? So he says, "Oh yeah, 9W, that is the answer to a question that has been plaguing me my whole life." I'm going, oh God, here we go. And so the agent said,
"Well, you're kicking, you're
really?
kicking me,
Yeah, I'm kicking him in the shoe."
She's kicking
and
me in
I'm
the
like,
shins and saying, "Corky, cool it.
Stop,
We're going to be in big trouble. Cool it, Corky."
So my face is turning white, and I can't believe it. And so the ticket agent says, "Oh, really? 9W? And just what might that be the answer to what's been plaguing you your whole life?" And Corky said, "Well, it's simple. 9W is Wagner spelled with a V." And of course,
here we are in Germany.
The answer
I'm making
is
a German joke with
a German pun. And the answer is 9W, right?
Oh no!
So of course, the agent responds abruptly, and he says, Give me those boarding passes," and he snatches them back, and I'm thinking, oh God.
Man, that's
and
it.
he tears them up. He just like rips them up.
I mean,
and
Holly,
he throws them.
I had good intentions.
He
actually.
throws them in the garbage, and I'm looking at Corky. I'm going, "Now you've done it. We're going to be sitting in those little seats all the way in the back that don't recline next to the toilets. You just couldn't resist, could you?" And so I'm whispering all this to him, and so the agent gives us back new boarding passes, and so we have to really rush now. We couldn't look at the tickets, and we're running to the gate because 9W is opposite of where we presently were, and so we make it just in time, and we hand our boarding passes to the flight attendant as we're boarding the plane, and she looks at them and she goes, "Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Siegel," and we say yes, and she says, "Yes, I see here you've both been upgraded. You've been upgraded to first class." And and Corky, of course, has a big grin.
Yeah.
He's going, "See?"
And they couldn't.
See?
We hate flying. We're always the first ones off the plane. And they could not get us off this plane when it landed. I'm hanging onto the person's, ankle, and they're dragging me out, and I'm trying to hang on to everything. We didn't want to get off that plane, I'll tell you.
We didn't want to get off. We just wanted one more of their delicious hot fudge sundaes with all the trimmings.
So
you had a story about cars, I believe, Corky.
Oh yeah, but another time for the car story.
Okay.
That was a very sweet story.
Okay.
So I was just thinking, we need to make this a real sweet special. So what we're gonna do now is I have a concert coming up, a virtual concert which we call close-up concerts, because you get in our faces, with Randy Sabine on December 19th at 7 p.m. You could just see it on my site, corkymusic.com/stream, and or just corkymusic.com. You'll find it. You'll find everything there, including the Zoom we're going to do afterwards. So I thought I'd just play, I wouldn't say highlights, just little things I picked up because I just want to show you some of the things we're doing with Randy because he's a brilliant
Well, they can
punster.
tune in actually Saturday, tomorrow. They can tune in.
It's
and
tomorrow already?
It's tomorrow. And they can watch this concert tomorrow, Saturday.
7 o'clock.
It's 7 o'clock. Corky Siegel time or Chicago time.
CST.
And,
Corky.
so tomorrow you can tune in and watch. And how do they watch this concert, Corky?
But we'll play the video.
Okay.
And
He's going to play the video.
What are you? Oh, you're fixing my hair. Okay, thank you. She fixed my hair. We're going to play the video for you, and in the chat and on the comments, I will put the link right to the video, and you're all set. And if you want to pay the ticket price or donate some money, that's fine.
And where do they get to the link? How do they get to this
I'm
link?
gonna put it on the
you're going to
comments.
put it.
Technology, sweetheart.
Technology. You're going to put it on the comments. Okay,
yeah, in the
very
comments. So, okay, here we go. Randy Sabine, some highlights.
You know, I said to Satchel, this is what you do in this time. You get creative about how you do it, you know.
Queen has arrived.
All right.
Kitty and Satchel. Love you guys.
I dressed just for this.
And then there's something about a live Zoom afterwards.
Yeah, we could do a live Zoom afterward.
Well, Camplin, are you about ready to introduce these legends or what?
Well, I'm introducing some what are now ghosts, but I must say, of the two, both of them, I've known for a very, very long time. I first.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
Thank you, everyone. Welcome. We're going to have a great time. And usually when we say that on stage, we really don't know. But this time we know.
You know, in the summertime, there's never a day and never an hour goes by where you can't hear a lawnmower, a leaf blower, a weed whacker. And it might be right next door, or it could be, you know, down the block, or it could be a few blocks away. You can hear a chainsaw, you can hear people constantly cutting things down. And I finally had to write a song about it. It's called Rev It Up, so you can cut it down.
Let's go make some noise. Head out to the tool shed. Get your fossil fuel toys and rev it up. Yeah, rev it up. Rev it up, rev it up, rev it up, so you can cut it down.
Think about it. The show's over. Now you got to, like Randy said, you got to wrap up in your parka. You got to get your car started and warmed up.
Get in the car, it's 40 below zero, a big blizzard.
You got to drive home.
Well, we've been driving 4.5 hours in the ice and snow. How much longer do we have to go?
Another 3.5 hours, dear. You're home already.
In fact,
I
yeah,
love this.
this is perfect.
I love it. Okay.
So we'll see you on the Zoom.
See you maybe on the Zoom. You just go to corkymusic.com/stream and you could connect to the Zoom and everything else. And Randy
Tomorrow.
and Corky. Yeah, tomorrow. The Randy
Saturday.
Sabine. Yeah.
It's going to be
Come
fun.
and join us. We're going to be
7
all there
o'clock.
together and we can chat. It's just like the premiere we're having right now, and we could chat and we'll have a Zoom afterwards, all kinds of stuff. And it's almost an hour and a half show.
Take care. Have a great weekend.